what is this special announcement? Is he getting married? Did he find a new translator? This is going to be very important for some people, and some of you will already know, but it came out last night, and I decided that I would talk about it today because it addresses probably the biggest question I have been getting for months. So let's take a look.
Here's your story, let's begin. The world is fine, come on, dive in. The future's here, it's right before your eyes. Step by step, you're on your way. You're welcome to a brighter day. Don't you know it feels good to be alive?
Okay, so what is it? Well, here we go. Yes, keep you in suspense. Okay, last night the president came out, the president of Colombia, and he said, and he has finally confirmed that as of September 1st, all of this lockdown is lifted. Now, it is being left to individual areas to determine if they need to do something, but as far as the national position, it's over and done with an exception. And let me see here. I don't know how much you could have heard that, but this is the way he says it's going to work as far as from a national standpoint, and this really addresses the flights. September 1st, everything is lifted. It returns to normal, with the exception of what areas decide to do. And the exception is if somebody gets sick and they test positive for COVID, they and anybody who they trace as associated, family or friends, those people will continue with this kind of lockdown. But if you haven't been tested, you're not sick, or you've tested and it's negative, then life goes back to normal. So only those that are sick or have been exposed will go into a lockdown. Now, it's going to be a lockdown kind of like now, where basically you just stay indoors, you still get your home deliveries. But that's a huge improvement because there's so few people by percentage they're actually affected by this. Like here in Armenia, you got 300 and some thousand people, and you got about 300 that are affected by it. So it's a big thing. Now, here in Armenia, what's our issue? Well, we got this lunatic mayor who has been appointed, not voted for, as I explained Sunday, and she's been just absolutely nuts. She's closed the border of Candio. There's no basis for it, no foundation. I don't know how she's going to handle what's coming up, but with the president coming out and lifting all of these restrictions, I don't know that it would be very wise for her to continue with what she's doing, because it was already teetering on the brink of some real problems, which, when she backed off of some of the things that she was doing. So you'll see. And Medellin, this came out this morning. This is the Medellin Guru, which I talk about all the time. This guy does a tremendous job. It's one of the only reasonably, most of the time, 99% of the time, accurate sources for information about Colombia. So if you're interested in Colombia, you absolutely want to look at this web page. It's got all kinds of things. He does make mistakes once in a while, but it's not intentional. If you point it out, he corrects it right away. This is an excellent source. So it says managing plans, total reopening of the economic activity, but as you read it, they're basically saying that they're giving themselves 4 months. And so over the course of 4 months, there'll still be some restrictions, but it'll just continually be lifting. So it's, that's better than what we've had, which is just a never-ending, every couple of weeks, extensions to the lockdown and no recognition that things continue to get better. And also no recognition that the lockdowns have not been advantageous. They haven't really helped. Now, you can make an argument that the mask and the social distancing and washing of the hands and those basic things do help. There's an argument for that. But, the mask probably less of an argument, but there's still a positive argument for those things. But the lockdown in and of itself, there is no basis for that. So I'm very happy it's going this way. I'm blurry again. Oh my God. I'm sorry about that. It's the software. I don't know what to tell you. It affects the camera somehow. And I also noticed that this won't be very long. I'm gonna get off here shortly, but I've also noticed that sound that's recorded, like the theme song, it was real fast at first, and then it slowed down to the normal speed. The clip is not like that. It's simply as it's processed in the software. And I've used that same clip in other software, and it's never done that. So it affects the camera, it affects the sound. I don't know what to say about it. So I realize that it will be, it can be blurry for you. There's nothing I can really do about it. I can try one thing here. It's how this is processed. Bear with me. I'm trying something here. It is pretty important because it will determine whether I continue with the software or not. And now it looks like it's taken the camera completely offline. So, okay, well, I don't know what to do or say about that. I know you're hearing me. The other items that I put up here, you are able to see. But I've said pretty much what I needed to say. Audio is loud but not clear. Video is awful. Yeah, it's the software, and it costs me something every month, so I'm just gonna have to stop using it. It's crap. All right, so that's the news. I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to that news, and we're going to go ahead and end this disaster right here.